get it here for you. I have Brandon Fry on the other line, if you want to call it a line. I don't know the other thing, the other face.
Whatever you
He's
call it.
Brandon Fry. And he created this system that is awesome. Now understand, I'm reaching out to the people who have had no success on online marketing because of all the rhetoric and all the lies and all the, as I call, vampires of the industry that'll tell them that they just need to send out a couple of emails and just do this and they'll be successful, and wonder why they're not successful. Well, Brandon has actually developed a very great system that is 100% automated, and it does work. And he's going to explain, first going to introduce himself. We're going to talk about why people need a secondary income. We're going to talk about his system and the benefits of it, but more importantly, what you have to gain from joining our system. So Brandon, my brother, take it away.
All right, well, thanks, Shogun. Great introduction. I'm actually honored to be working with you. That's awesome. So, yeah, guys, so I've been in National Wealth Center since November, had a lot of success before the launch of this system. The system is called RPM, which stands for Residual Profit Machine. It's a completely automated system. Anything else you're going to find out there, it actually does for you the marketing, the closing, and sends the sales to you, 100% autopilot, okay? And the reason why we created this is not because it's this, super fast, we're going to, grow your business in like 2 days or something, but the whole point of the system is because no matter how much training you offer, and the offer is highly valuable. A lot of people have duplicated with the training, but no matter how much training you offer, there's still going to be that small percentage of people who, they work 70, 80 hours a week. They don't have time to learn this stuff or even implement it, or B, like I just said, they just don't have time. So, what we wanted a system that people get into actually have it do all the work for them, and while they're maybe at their day job, maybe they're in dire need of a secondary income, but they just don't have that, so they can actually do this business now on auto while they're doing out running errands or attending to family or working their other job, what have you. Okay, so we needed a system that would do that, and when we developed the RPM system, now. Like I said, 100% automated. We do the marketing, we do the selling, the telling for you, and actually close the sales for you on autopilot. Now, our hopes with this is that you will go out and in your spare time take the training that we have and learn the business, learn the industry, and how to market effectively using the marketing strategies we have. Because what you'll find is once some of these, and this is what we've noticed with people who start getting sales in the main system, the automated system, their confidence level boosts because these people, a lot of them have never before. They've been trying for years and years and years. Some people 10, 15 years, and they just keep trying and keep trying, dying to have success, but they never could duplicate. So with this system, we're seeing people now, they're duplicating for the very first time, sales for the very first time, and now they're not afraid to go out and share this with friends or family. They're not afraid to go post this on Facebook or Craigslist or YouTube or what have you because they know they've got something in their hands that works. So it's actually creating more network marketers and closing that 97%, 3% gap, because I don't know if you ever heard, but 97% of people usually don't have success. They usually stick around, and if they do stick around, or they'll drop out. So we're kind of closing that gap and raising up that 3%. Okay, so that's really the main reason why we created the system. Yeah.
One of the things that I learned, and as I market the system more, I get people that have been burned by multi-level marketing companies, people that are lying to them, and that's one aspect. But the most important aspect is that people are really intimidated because they don't really know how to market or how to utilize social media or how to do a lot of things, but yet they want to be successful. I think that you're a godsend to a lot of these people who can just literally set it and forget it. And as long as they market just a little bit, like I always teach my team to market as you start, concentrate on maybe Facebook marketing and just do that for an hour a day. And as you grow with that, when that becomes good, then you learn something else. But you've pretty much taken the guesswork out of marketing the system.
Yeah, and I believe in that strategy wholeheartedly. Where use one thing and then you kind of implement something else, add more to your daily regimen. That's the way I see people really having success, so they're not spreading themselves thin trying to do so many different things. But yeah, you hit the nail on the head. I mean, that's exactly why the system's in place, so that people can learn. Because when people join, and this is with any network marketing business, and there's no exception, when people get in, especially if it's a monthly recurring payment they're paying on their product levels, they have that kind of like pressure that, okay, 30 days, I gotta get going, you know. So where this is like, it takes that pressure off of them a little bit, and they can kind of take their time and really learn how to market it, rather than just saying, okay, let me try and do this, let me do this, let me do this, and they're out there doing like 20 different things and not really becoming good at any of them, but they're just kind of doing some different things. So this kind of gives them a little leeway, if you will. That's been good to have that for people.
One thing, I just saw your latest video about what separates your company from other copycats, and I have to let people know that the money that they're spending to get inside your system is all going to paid marketing, not just marketing like a particular link that everybody shares and everybody grows. You had a terminology for that, and I'm sorry for forgetting it, but I think that what you're doing is great because you're not pocketing any of the money that people are paid to end the system. Am I right?
Right, right. Yeah, and there's a misconception out there right now. There's these free rotators and stuff like that out there, and they're kind of comparing themselves to RPM, which they really shouldn't. It's really a misconception. What we're doing is we have a fully automated system done for you, where what a lot of those people are doing is really just a team build. They're doing a team build, and we've builds in the past, and they usually start out pretty fast and pretty quick because they're bringing in more market, their other teams and stuff like that. And then eventually you get to like, you know, tens of people, and it becomes impossible with free marketing to fill those spots. So what we're doing is absolutely not a team build. It's only for the people who get into it, okay? Only for the people who get into it. They can duplicate, and they're getting more than some of these systems. They only keep you in for 4 spots. Now you will get pass-ups from those, so I'm not going to knock them for that. But if, as you know, Shogun, we learned at the National Wealth Center event in Orlando, is that we're actually going to be implementing and enhancing the compensation plan with National Wealth Center to have a every 5th pass-up, which is awesome. It's awesome. We've been needing it. So we're going to have that in place. So wouldn't you want to be in a system that's going to keep bringing in sales and keep your downline bringing in sales to get those 5th pass-ups? You know, so we've thought about all that, and here's the big reason. There's actually two big reasons why we do the paid invitations. Well, for one reason, like you said, we do paid marketing, which is a lot more effective. It's a lot easier to ramp up. Free marketing usually consists of social media, Craigslist, YouTube, and social media is awesome. I've had a lot of success on social media. You can't hit the masses with social media. You can't ramp it up like you can with paid marketing, with solo ad traffic, postcards, phone broadcasting, stuff like that. And those are just some examples. I'm not saying that's all we do. Tell everything here, obviously, but yeah, that's just an example to show you that we can actually ramp those things up, and we have unlimited resources. So you really have that. You really need to have the marketing dollars come in, because whenever you get a system that's got thousands of people in it, you're going to need a little more than you know, that 3% of people out there marketing for this huge team. You just won't be able to keep up. So we knew we had to do paid marketing, and we also knew that we couldn't do like a flat rate, because we've seen other systems do that, where it's like $200 or $150. We get you a sale guaranteed. And what usually happens is people pay for that sale, and they'll be in there waiting for months and months, because the people who are running those systems, they have good intents, don't get me wrong, but they didn't really think about the fact that if they have a bad week of marketing, because, you know, if there's anything I know about marketing, the only thing consistent about marketing is that it's inconsistent. You know, you may have a place that are off, you know. You have to account for that somehow. So we decided, instead of charging people $150 to use the RPM system and get a sale, we'll just charge them $59 to get in, and that gets them 2 weeks. If they get the sale in the 2 weeks, that's awesome. We didn't charge them too much. We charged them just what they needed to pay. If a 2-week extension on their position, let's say they're moving up the list, but they're not quite up, they haven't got that sale yet, they can pay $39 to keep their spot. They keep the same spot. They're still moved up in the list for 14 more days for $39. So $100. So we wanted to do it that way instead of a flat rate because, like I said, we have the marketing dollars still coming in. Also, we don't want to overcharge people because this is only, like you said, we don't profit from this at all. All the money that comes in goes directly back out into marketing. So, yep.
And marketing can be really expensive, especially for the group, the enormity that you're creating. And you're definitely getting the traffic. We have a mutual friend, Tom the Furry Hat Guy, right?
Yeah.
Crazy guy, but really good at what he does. He actually posted yesterday, with your system alone, just your system, he made 20 sales in one day. Now, granted, he has a lot more experience in marketing, but that is unheard of in multi-level marketing, isn't it?
Yeah. And let me just clarify so people don't think we're talking about the main funnel. But we actually have replicated capture pages. So you can actually take the exact same funnel that we have for them, and instead of feeding all the traffic into one funnel, you can actually take a replicated site, you can get it, and it's all yours. So you get all the leads, you get all the sales that come through that. And of course, marketing. But like you said, with our training, we have all the resources to show you how. Plus, Tom, I'm going to give him credit. He knows, he's been in for a while. He knows what he's doing. But that's what allowed him. That replicated capture page is what allowed him to earn I think he's at $15,000 a month or something right now. It's crazy. He's only been in for a little over a month. So, yeah, the capture pages convert higher than anything I've seen out there. And I've about four different capture pages for National Wealth Center. By far is the best. So. You have that option too, and actually that's, like I said, that's the whole point. We want to make network marketers out of you. We want you to build your team big and be a leader. So if you can use the replicated capture pages, are you still there? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So if you can use the replicated capture pages and get your own sales, that more power.
Actually,
that's awesome. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
This is the way that it looks, and I mean, it's really simple and it's really powerful. Honestly, I just got on yesterday, right? And I already have 3 people that opted in, and that's just by putting it on like my Facebook. You know what I mean? And
right.
This stuff really converts very well. Brandon did a great job doing this. Brandon, he took the guesswork out of this. And this particular site is, I think, $19.99 a month.
Yeah, $19.95.
$19.95 a month. And understand that you're getting the exact same powerful replicated website that they're using for the automated system, but all of the sales are converting directly to you. And I am one person that if I get into something, I go all in. So with National Wealth Center, I got the $7,500, so I have everything. I also got the $175 monthly fee because I definitely want to make money. And I got the $19.95 replicated website from Brandon. And if you really want to be successful, my team, I'm suggesting that you follow suit, because the only way you're going to be successful is to have the right tools.
Absolutely. Do you have the landing page pulled up?
Actually, I don't.
Okay, that's okay. But yeah, we also have an incredible landing page with a presentation, very professionally done presentation that with even testimonials underneath the video. We just added that. This thing converts like crazy, and so Shogun, you probably remember we were listening to Marcus Taylor. He's the COO of National Wealth Center. And at the conference down there in Orlando, he gave a talk, and he was talking about how you have to have a system if you want to have success in national. And he wasn't just saying National Wealth Center. Basically, network marketing today, you have to have a system of some sort. And so that was a powerful statement, considering we had just developed this system, and we were like, man, I'm glad we're right on top of it. But yeah, there's nothing you're going to find out there for National Wealth Center that can beat this. So, if you get in with Shogun and get the replicated site, or even using the main funnel, and just share this with people, they're going to be like, holy cow, I've never seen anything like this before. Guaranteed sales.
Mm-hmm.
So it's powerful, powerful stuff.
Okay, yeah, I actually have the site up, so let me share that really quick. Okay. So
So this is our presentation.
Yeah. So okay, I have to keep talking so that people can see it. But so I'm gonna try my best to explain what it is. I'm gonna play a little bit of the video.
Changing people's lives in a positive way. The RPM system was designed so that anybody could do it. You don't have to be an experienced marketer to have success with the system. You sign up with the system, and then you sit back and watch the sales be made, and the money comes in.
That was just. I mean, it's a longer video, but we're pressed for time. You're gonna notice that you have definitely a couple of places to choose from. You have the opportunity, you have the products, you have the compensation plan, and benefits. Now I'm just going to click on one because what you see, this is what your people are going to see when they come on board. I mean, when they look at your
How would you like to save up to 60% all day, every day, on over 330,000 items you probably already use? No, this is not a rebate where you have to wait for it in the mail. It's instant and right off the top. You could.
Okay, so each one of these has a different video on there that tells everything people need to know about National Wealth Center and how they're going to make their money. So, like I said, Brandon has put this together, and it is a very, very powerful tool. It literally tells people everything they need to know. All they have to do is just sign on. And if you're part of my team, I suggest getting on 175 because one of the benefits and one of the problems people have is that they tippy toe in a little bit, and then they buy the cheapest part and see if it works. But here's the thing, not everybody thinks that way. So there might be somebody that will look at this site and say, wow, the compensation is 25, 50, and 100. So if I get it at 175, I could sell all of them. Yes, you can, but here's the problem. If you only come in at 25, you're losing the 50 and the $100 sales, which we pass up to me. And I'll thank you for it, but I would rather you get the money. I'll be honest with you. I really want you to be successful. So if you click on the link below, get in at 175 and watch your profit skyrocket.
Yeah, one thing we've noticed, and I'm sorry, I'm taking the screen away probably, but one thing we've noticed is that with the RPM system, both the replicated capture and the main funnel, is that people are coming in, 80% or higher are coming in at all three residual levels, which is unheard of. Now, we really undersold it in the presentation. When we shot it, we were seeing about 50% come at all three, so that's what we said in the presentation. It's ramped up, and now it's like 75-80% of people are joining at all three residual levels. So you're likely to miss out. Whereas before you may get 100, you may get 100. You're really likely to miss out if you don't get into all three. So if you're going to be promoting this, at least be in at the 25 and 50, but try to get it all in so you don't miss anything and pass all the money up to Shogun. So,
like I said, I'll thank you, but I would rather you get it. And the best part about it is that understand that once you come in at 175 and make your first sale, you get 100% commission. So you make 100% of your investment back in that one sale.
Right, absolutely. And also another thing to think about is like if you're using the main funnel, the main system, which is 50 rotation, and let's just say you had to pay, for one extension. So we'll say 59 plus 39, $98. Let's say you paid $98 and you get a $175 sale, so because most of them come in at all three levels, and you better be in at all three levels. So that's $75 right there, initial profit. Plus, they're going to be here for a long term because most likely they're going to get into RPM system themselves and duplicate. You don't have to worry about people coming in and dropping out as much anymore. So you're likely to get that 175. For forever. And in 1 year's time, 175 a month is $2,100, not counting pass-ups from that person that they're going to get and pass up because of the RPM system. So, whereas before, you get a $175 sale, doing your own marketing and stuff, maybe using a basic capture page or something, that person may come in and not duplicate, may drop out. Whereas this, it's worth the $59 or the $98, whatever, because you're actually going to get that every month. You're actually going to have stability in your organization. You're going to have a business that actually grows and duplicates. So it's powerful stuff. Powerful stuff.
It is. And like I said at the very beginning, this is revolutionary. This is not one of those things that are going to be here today and gone tomorrow. Just like National Wealth Center, are the company that we're making the money with. It's a 17-year-old company with the A1 rating in the Better Business Bureau. You can't get better than that inside the multi-level marketing industry. It just doesn't happen. And we have stability, we have 100% commissions, we have the best products, and now we have a system that automates your business. There's no way to fail. This thing, you just don't do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, and trust us, we wouldn't have spent thousands of dollars developing this system if we didn't trust the company we were building it with. So we know the company's going to be here for many, many years. So we're really excited to have this whole system plugged into a company that's got that kind of longevity and that track record of success. You have to have that. One thing I was going to mention too, I was going to let people know, because I mentioned before that we're seeing people duplicate that never have before, and I was going to share some stories with you. I know we had one guy, he was under one of my leaders, and he was talking about, hey, I'm in the rotation, I'm a couple spots away, and he's one of these guys that just gives up so easily. And she was like, just stick it out, stay in the system, don't go, you're about to get a sell. And that same day, he got a sale for $175. First time he had ever made money in network marketing. He was so grateful to have that. It could have been a $25 sale, and he'd have been happy. That's what we're providing for people. Hope. We're providing people the chance to finally make money online that they never have been able to before, and that's an incredible thing to be able to offer. We also had. There's a couple more examples. One guy was yesterday or a couple days ago. He was on vacation. He was driving through Oregon, I think towards California, and he was on the road, and he calls me. He said, Brandon, I got a sell through the RPM system, $175. He said, I'm on the road. He's like, I don't have my computer with me. I was like, don't worry, I'll send them the information, get them in, and everything. So awesome. Like, he's on the road on vacation with his family, not thinking about anything, and he gets that sale coming in. That's awesome. Another guy, he's a truck driver. He was in the middle of nowhere, he said. I can't remember where in nowhere, but he was in the middle of nowhere in his truck, no internet, no cell phone signal or anything. And he was sharing this on our webinar the other night. And he got a sale in the middle of nowhere. I guess he did get a phone call from Peter Wolfing. That's how he knew. We get that automated phone call when somebody signs up with you. And so he knew that he had somebody join with him, and he was ecstatic, like he's trying to do this business so he can get out of truck driving, and this is allowing him to do that. That's incredible, guys. So get in with us in the RPM system. You have the ability to change some lives, and that's may not be your goal, that may not be your why right now. Maybe you're just trying to make ends meet. You're maybe trying to find that second stream of income, but I can guarantee you, you stick around long enough, you're going to want to help people because you're going to get the money. That's going to come regardless. But you're going to have that in your heart where you're going to just really want to reach out and help and touch lives and help people achieve success. So anyways, so you get to offer that with the RPM system.
You had mentioned earlier about one of your webinars, and I know you do a weekly webinar. What day and time is that? Yes,
we do a team workshop where it's just for the team to come on and ask questions either about RPM or the training or things going on with National Wealth Center. They come on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday nights. That's for the team workshop. We also do an RPNR. You can also consider an opportunity webinar at 8 o'clock Eastern Time Tuesday nights. And that's for you to bring on bring on leads. We're bringing on the entire list we got for the RPM system, so a lot of people are on that webinar. And we're basically doing all the selling and telling for you. So like we said, we do all the selling and telling for the main funnel, so why not bring your prospects on too and let us do the same thing for you. So you get to look forward to that every Tuesday night.
Awesome. And right before we leave, I just want to break it down once again. National Wealth Center, 17 years, A+ rating, Better Business Bureau. 100% commissions, residual daily pay income, a system that does the work for you, and leadership that's going to be there for you from start to finish, which you will never finish because you're never going to leave. Right? And all of this for a one-time fee. It is incredible. I mean, one-time fee, per month, depending on what level you get into. But I can't explain it or suggest it enough for you to get on the system. I'm not saying this because I want to make money and I want to do this. My goal for doing this business or doing affiliate marketing, period, is to help my friends and family overcome their financial frustrations. And I really feel that once you do that for people in the multitude, yes, you'll get what you want, but watch the phone calls you get. Hey, I got a phone call 3 days ago with a person I got inside National Wealth Center. He said because he's making the residual income that he's making, it's a lot calmer in his house because the frustration of not having income, paying bills, the wife is on him, the kids are like, I want my tuna fish set or whatever they want, my G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip, you know, and stuff like that. He can actually see himself being able to provide for his family. And his family is having more confidence in him. So his manhood, machismo, is coming up because of these places like this, or systems like this. And I'm telling you, if you don't get on, you're going to probably pass up something very wonderful in your life. And I want to be here to help you do that, as well as Brandon. And we are living testimonies that it does work. And I just want it to work for you guys. So get in, get on. And my number will be there. Call me if you have any questions. Watch the videos. And really, we're here to help you guys.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing, guys. If you get the opportunity to work with Shogun in anything, I would jump on it. He's a great guy, great mentor. He's going to be there for you. I've never seen anybody with a passion like him. I admit, you can model myself off of Shogun. He's just that kind of a guy. Definitely stand up, somebody you want to be with, partnered up with. So, anyways, join with Shogun for the information below and get signed up with them. All right.
All right, listen, guys, I always say the same thing. This life is about being happy, healthy, and wealthy. And now we can automate it. So, guys, click on the link below. Let's get started. Call me if you need me.